Hey there, folks. How's it going? We just start the... Oh, a lot of people are here. Let me just start the Twitch as well. Always hope one day we'll get some viewers on Twitch. I don't know why. I don't want to waste my time, honestly. People tell me, oh, yeah, stream on Twitch. Really good there. But, like, you know. Anyway. Hey, Lester. Hey, Gamers Grotto. Hey, always asleep. Always sleep as early. Lester's on time for once. Because usually I start early and he's working. Are you working right now, Lester? Anyway, the game I have here today is called... wait, hold on, I lost my whole thing here. The game I have here today is called Space Trek 4. And I need to move my windows around so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's move this here. Let's move that there. Okay, perfect. So Space Trek 4, it comes in this sort of weird cassette case. I did Space Trek 2 once before. That one was like a Star Trek game. This is Space Trek 4. This is like the little manual that comes with it, and there's a cassette tape. It's actually two different games, Stellar Wars and Population Simulation. And Stellar Wars is actually like a Star Wars type game, you'll see. Gamers Grounds, I'm probably trying always catonic after Thanksgiving, that's funny. Happy Turkey Day, folks. Legit sounds like the name of a game that people made to avoid CBS suing them. Yeah, it could be. So, I mean, let me explain a little bit what instant computing is. Instant software. We never really talked about this. So very quickly, this is from 1979. The last game, the Space Trek 2 we once played was 1978. The TRS-80 came out in 1977. In the beginning, there were no publishers for these computers, and all the games were pretty simple. So basically, there were different companies that got put together by magazine publishers, and this was one of them. Instant Software was created by Wayne Green, the guy who made Byte Magazine. He was actually forced out of Byte after like a few issues, and then he went on to make CLOAD Magazine. So on the back of the manual here, there's an ad for CLOAD Magazine telling you to go subscribe to it. $2.50 per copy, $18 for a year, whatever. There was also Creative Computing Software, which was made by Creative Computing Magazine, which I've shown some of their things before. There was a TRS-80 Software Exchange, which was made by SoftSide Magazine. So those are the three main companies at that time. All the games were pretty simple. I think they sold these games generally for about $10 a piece. Lester's in the middle of his lunch break. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, so it's not Star Trek, it's Space. You'll see it's actually Star Wars, this game. So I have this. It's really two games, it says here. We'll try both of them. Each one's on a different side of the tape. And then I also have an issue of CLOAD Magazine, as usual for TRS-80 streams. This is September 1979. And actually, the interesting thing about this one is the way these tapes worked is there was two sides. There was level 1, it says here level 1 4K, and level 2 16K. Oops, there we go. And I typically only do the level 2 side because the program's a little more complex and take up less space on the tape. Also, they can pack more stuff on there. Usually there's more stuff on the level 2 side that's of interest. But in this case, usually everything that's on the level 1 side is also on the level 2 side. But in this case, actually, there's one program on the level 1 side called Mummy's Tube, which is not on the other side for whatever reason. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try both. We're going to try the level 2 stuff first, and then we'll also try Mummy's Tube. So I think the order of execution here, thank you, Lester says cool history, thank you, appreciate that. I think the order of execution here will be 60K, it's higher than 4K. I'll start with the CLOAD Magazine. We'll do the level 2 side. Then we'll play the actual main event, Space Trek 4. And then we'll come back and try the Mummy's Tube and see what that is. I think it's a text adventure, so I'm definitely interested. And see if I can stay awake long enough to play all this stuff. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so part of this thing is to see which is better. This subscription tape, which cost $3.50 a copy, or $3 if you paid on a yearly basis, versus the commercial software, which probably costs like $10. So without further ado, let's get started loading the CLOAD. Let me put in the right tape here. 1 second. Here we go. I resize and enter. So I'm in level 2 basic. This is the level 2 side of the tape. I press play on the cassette recorder. It's going to load. While it's loading, I guess it's a good time to say, if you're not subscribed to this channel, and you're watching this, and you like TRS-80, you like old school stuff, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification button, so you can be notified next time I do a video like this, which is usually about once a week or so. Also, please like the video if you haven't done so already, and please leave some comments. Or join the live stream and leave comments directly live if I can talk to you. Lester, what do you mean your birthday is on? What does that mean? Your birthday is on... Oh, is your birthday September 1979? What does that mean? Gamers Grouse says, if you aren't subscribed to Stu, what the hell's wrong with you? Well, as of this recording, I have apparently 775 subscribers. So there's another 8 billion people in the world that have something wrong with them, apparently, according to Gamers Grotto. Oh, cool. It came from the bottom this time. Oh, interesting. Oh, fancy. They always have these cover things here. CLOAD, the Audible Magazine. It's funny to see the Audible Magazine, but you can't actually, there's no actual sound. But I guess they call it the Audible Magazine because it's on a cassette tape. It's pretty cool. Nice display of animation, sort of. So this is the cover. There's always a cover. The other stuff we have on this tape for the level 2 side is Binary Tree, Calendar, which I'm guessing they're not games, but we'll check. Starbase, which sounds like a game. I mean, it's a Star Trek game, even. Excuse me. Then Poke doesn't sound like a game either, but we'll find out. Is Vanna White going to pop out? What do you mean? From where? From the calendar? It should be a cake, not a calendar. Well, let's just stop this. I don't know how long it's going to go on for. Let me load the next item up for bids. Let's do new and CLOAD. And there we go. So this is the TRS-80 emulator. Well, the menu screen seems like 70s game show. You know, it's funny. I have tons of game show games that I want to play at some point of this channel for DOS. I have, Price is Right, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Press Your Luck, Card Sharks, Concentration, $20,000 Pyramid, like every single stupid game. At some point I want to get to those too. Lester says he's betting on the $3 tape. I sort of am too. But we'll see. We'll see. Press Your Luck, not pressure. Press Your Luck. You ever see that game? You're from Canada, so maybe you didn't see it up there. It's the game where they go like... I wonder why these lines under my eyes. Now maybe it's because I'm going like this all the time. I guess I should stop doing that. It's the game where they say like, no whammies. Come on, no whammies, no whammies. You ever see that game? That show on TV? It's very famous. All right, so this is Binary Tree. It's probably not a game. We'll see. This graphic is designed to show the various routes. Oh, that's interesting. That can be taken in the binary decision-making process. This sounds like Plinko from The Price is Right. The ball drops to the tree and hits a peg. At this point, it can go either left or right, chosen in a random manner. Basically, the computer flips a coin and follows the decision. As will be seen, the large majority of balls will go to the... I'm always asleep. The large majority of balls will go to the center. The odds of a ball falling toward the end slots are the order of 2 to the 8th power, 1 over 256. If you have 100 balls, the program will halt and draw a graph showing the distribution up to that point. The longer this program runs, the closer this curve approaches the statistical... This is cool. Let's try this. This program also allows you to enter the previous figures for earlier runs. The computer asks for the previous total number of balls, and then the totals of the slots from left to right. If you have no totals, enter the number 99, else hit enter. I don't know what that means. I guess 99? Okay. It's like Plinko from The Price. You ever see the Plinko game on The Price is Right? They always drop it from the top and they try to make it in. And it always asleep. The reason I was laughing before it says, I'm also Canadian. That show sounds best. That sounds made up. It's not made up. Hold on a second. Hold on. Here's the game. Here's the DOS version of it, at least. Press Your Luck. See, there's like a board, and the way it worked is like there's a thing that goes around the board, like it goes like tries to hit different spots, and then and the things that are on the spots are always changing. And the person standing there with a big plunger, they press it down, and they go like, "Come on, big bucks, no whammies, no whammies." And they press it down, and if the spot like lands on one of these cartoon character guys, it's a whammy, and then they lose their turn, and they lose some money. And if it lands on like a big bucks or $2,000, whatever it is, they get a bunch of money, and they're really happy. So that was how the game show worked. And then here's, I guess, the DOS translation of that. Anyway, let's press your luck. So someday I'll try this one also. Oh, you've seen it now. Okay, now you admit it's a real thing. Before it's like I made it up. Now they actually have a copy of it here. It's real. All right, this is sort of interesting, but I think it's exhausted its entertainment potential. We do see that they're mostly going to the middle, which makes sense. It's just a random thing. But let's clear this out. Let's do the next program. Here we go. CLOAD. It had a sequel, Get Dressed, or your. No, it didn't. What are you talking about? So instead of Press Your Luck. Yeah, see, I have a bunch of stuff like this. Here's another one. Another one I mentioned, Hollywood Squares. You can win a car. Dude, I don't know the music is for Hollywood Squares. That's like where they ask dumb questions, or like, the Gamer's Grotto used to work in a factory where he would service young individuals who come in looking for some satisfaction. True or false? Like, that's definitely false. Like, no, I'm sorry, it was true. Do you ever try if things called comic doors on Hollywood Square? I don't. This program will print out a complete calendar for any year. Let's see if it can handle this year, 2021. Enter starting month. Let's say 1. Let's see if there's actually an accurate calendar. Let's get to November. It's pretty cool. I'm surprised it can handle 2021 in 1977 or 1979. I thought it would blow up, be like Y2K error in 10. September. October. November. Oh, it's actually right. It's actually right. Right now, the 26th, at least in the Eastern time zone of the U.S. So it's actually an accurate calendar, and 30th is on Tuesday. I think that's good. All right. I'll just see for the posterity, see what happens at the end. It goes to 2022. That's very nice. By the time you get to November, the disc explodes. Yeah. Let's do the next one. Okay, now we have the next program is called Starbase. So this probably is a game. Let's see what it is. Game of the year. It probably is Game of the Year in 1979. Oh, this will be Game of the Year. Starbase. I don't understand what's wrong with YouTube. It announces I have two views here on concurrent viewers. One of them says 1, and one of them says 0. I know there's not 0 or 1 people here. I think it's just trying to discourage me. It has my vote. Nice. There's also 1 viewer on Twitch. There's always 1 viewer on Twitch, and they never say anything. I noticed. I don't know who the 1 viewer is on Twitch. Probably like my stalker or something. So yeah, my wife made a really nice the turkey spread. We had like turkey, and we had sweet potatoes and squash, and stuffing and gravy, and like white meat, dark meat. She also made like spare ribs. And then there was cranberry sauce, like homemade. And there was cornbread. And there was... what else? Something else. I don't remember. There's a lot of stuff. And she made apple pie, too. So, I have a very good cook for a wife, thankfully. And, But after I ate it all, like, I passed out, basically. Stu here making me hungry AF, yeah. Sorry about that. It's late at night, too. I'm actually sort of thinking of going back and, like, hitting the fridge after this, to be honest. Because I don't have to get up tomorrow to any specific time. Although, I am tempted because the Digital Press store here in New Jersey, which is a really cool retro gaming store, has a Black Friday sale tomorrow where they have 2 locations now, and basically the way it works is they open at 9 a.m., everything in the store is 20% off, and then, what happened? Ooh, it broke. Oh, weird. What the hell? That's so weird. Something... I noticed that the thing stopped flashing. What happened? Let me try this again. Maybe this is a bad dump, which would really be sucky. I know why. Whoops! How did I do that? That's my fault. It's my fault. I loaded the wrong file. Sorry. So, what was I saying? I was saying that, so it's 20% off everything in the store. And then, if you go to one of the locations, one of them is like about 15 minutes away from me. The other one's about a half hour away. If you go to one of the locations and you buy anything, and then you take the receipt to the other location, at the second location, you get 33% off. So, let's say there's something you want, and you know it's in one of the stores, and you've been looking for it for a while, like looking at it, but it's too expensive, and you basically have like a risk-reward thing. You either can show up at 9 a.m. and buy for 20% off, or you go to the other store first, buy like something for $1, and then drive 15 minutes to the first store, and hopefully get 33% off. Maybe someone else will have already bought it. So then you're screwed. But Gamers Growl says, aren't Black Friday sales in the U.S. extremely crazy? I've seen footage of people legit punching others out of the way for stupid sales. So it's not as bad as it used to be, because nowadays a lot of people shop online, and a lot of the sales, are online, so there's no need for that kind of behavior. But I still, like, to your point, like, I'm not really enthused about the idea of getting up super early tomorrow, and, not super early, but it's too early for a day off, and then going to the store and, like, trying to, like, look really fast, because I'm, like, stressed out because somebody else is going to grab something off the shelf before I get there. The whole feeling is not too enjoyable. Yeah, Always Sleep says it's a decent sale. I totally agree. It's definitely a decent sale, but, yeah, I don't know if I want to be part of it or not. Gamers Growl says I'll be live streaming another FFV tomorrow. So, Gamers Growl, I asked you before if I should stream tonight or tomorrow, and you're like, oh, nobody streams tomorrow during the day, but you're doing it apparently. I don't get that. Anyway, so I'm thinking about going there, but I realistically probably won't. Yeah, I'd rather sleep too, I think. I mean, it's not that I'd rather sleep. I'd rather actually be up, but I'd rather be, like, lazing around and not, like, stressed out and not, like, pushing myself and, like, running in some place and being, like, whatever. Well, yeah. So Gamers Ground wants to know, what have I ever streamed at night? Like, never. What's your point? It's like, you said to be like, I don't know. Don't eat the chicken. It's bad for you. And then you're like, why you eat the chicken? You're like, well, I always eat the chicken. Like, well, so what? What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, you did say about my regulars, but you also said that nobody watches during the day. You said two things. You said my regulars will be confused, but it's possible I'll get some new regulars by streaming during the day. But you also said nobody streams during the day, nobody watches during the day. Well, this is a long one here. All right, finally ready. Let's see what we got here. Hope it's good. Starbase 0. Do you want directions? Yes. Boltar. This is like Codeheads. This is your last chance to demonstrate to us why we should prolong your pitiful existence. Spelled wrong. We will provide you with Starbase Zero, the newest class of the Cylon base ships. Is this like Battlestar Galactica? You may choose 451 Cylons to operate it. The humans have been attacking our fuel dumps in the Orpheus sector. All you must do, Boltar, is eliminate those humans and return with your base ship. Oh, is that all? A technician will now explain its operation. Boltar, this is how our scope works. Okay. You're always in the center of the screen. Everything moves relative to you. Shield A, Shield B, Shield C, Shield D. In the update, the last angles of the Viper fighters are displayed. The letter associated with the damage unit is displayed. For example, if LXTAOJ is shown, it means that damaged devices are L equals lasers, X equals tractor beam, T equals tachyon torps, A equals angles, O equals orient, or like China, the orient, J equals hyperspace jump drive. I'm supposed to remember that? Damaged devices may be repaired later as the battle progresses. A star in your crosshairs indicates you've been hit by laser fire. Similarly, a block is for a torpedo strike. The same symbols will also flash next to the name of the Viper that fired it. Your tractor beam can repulse, attract, and hold an object. However, please note the tractor beam is effective only at very close range. This sounds very complicated. Boltar, you have 5 tachyon torps. These cause extensive damage with a limited blast radius. Your laser banks hold 500 gigajoules of energy. If you overload your lasers by using all the energy in the laser banks, they'll be damaged. Commands are given in this format. 1 letter followed by a number, if necessary, and then a character return. Do not type extremely fast, or a character may be lost. Enter, please. Commands. Oh my god. F fire lasers. T. What could L be lasers? Oh, T. Lester says someone take notes because I'm not. I don't know. F fire lasers. They're probably the most important ones. T fire tachyon torpedoes. Z redraw screen. S change. Do I have to write this down? S change stream magnification. A, B, C, or D energize specified shield. L re-energize laser banks. O orient turn with respect to X axis. And side, with respect to Y-axis. You could use the arrow keys, I guess. J, hyperspace jump. R, repulse. H, hold. G, attract or get. X, repulse at all angles. Q, clear Q, and erase all pending commands. Oh my god, I'm going to be dead so fast. F, T, S, L. I'll take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot. Or torpedoes, just torpedo do stuff to the dough. It could be. Alright, I took a screenshot of it. At least I can refer to this now if I need to, maybe. Well, I feel like I'm going to play this game for like a whole minute. Example, F52, fire at 52 degrees. T238, fire torp at 238 degrees. R, -7, repulse at -7 degrees. G101, attract. X, jump. This is a mess. Hope your battle's a success. Now you must leave. That's nice. Did I hit anybody? Oh, I have to enter. What's going on? Q? What's going on here? I've been in Q and it's making that colon thing. Now enter is making a slash. I think it's broken. Learn to spell? Fuck you. Learn to spell it. It doesn't work. Oh god, it's like one of these things. It doesn't work. You know what? Do you remember I played that game a long time ago? It was called Reality Ends. It was like a text adventure where you're moving along a map, and like we had to find like I don't know if you remember this. We went to like to Israel. We bought guns in the game, and then somebody to like bless the guns or something, and then we used the guns to kill some people. I don't remember exactly what it was. Get silver bullets or something. But the first time I tried to play it didn't work in this emulator. And it only worked in the other emulator. And I bet you it's the same thing with this one because it's not parsing out the keys properly, and I'm not able to do anything. But you know what? This game is not worth my time of trying the other emulator. I can already tell. Someone's shooting me. It looks stupid, so I'm just going to bail here unless somebody has a really strong objection to that, and we're not going to play Starbase, unfortunately. Sorry, everybody. I'm killing this. It looked like it was interesting, but if it doesn't work, it's not... I mean, there's so many instructions. Every time I press enter, it's just doing a slash. So, alright, whatever. Sorry. Maybe at the end of the... You know, I could try to the other one. You know what? Hold on. I'll try really quickly, because the other one I think could load it fast. Let me see if I can do like a fast load. You know what? Maybe at the end of the stream. I don't want to deal with it right now. Change model 1. Actually, I'm going to try it really fast because I'm just curious if it works or not. I'm doing it outside here. You'll see if it works. I'll know really fast if it's going to work or not. Oh, basic program too large, it says. Sheesh. All right, I'll set this. I'll let this run in the background at the same time as I do the other thing. Hold on. I'll do it later. What are you guys saying here? Hey, Stars Manny. Keys are two exploding does. Leo Mark, yeah. Alright, let's just start the new thing. That's what I should have done before. Insert cassette tape. Okay. CLOAD. Alright, while that's going, I'm going to try to see if I can get the other one working. I'm just curious. Sorry for being so quiet. I was trying to figure this out. Hey there, Mark Prince. How's it going? We had one program which did not run properly in TRS-32, so I'm loading the next one. I was trying to see if I can get the other one running in TRS-80 GP, but I'm too pathetic to do it, apparently. This other one is still loading in the meantime. Good, I'm glad to hear you're good. Is it Happy Thanksgiving? Some people here are from Canada, they celebrate Thanksgiving in October. Alright, let's screw that. I forget that Starbase thing. Let's move on. I'm gonna just play this one. Close that. Okay, here we go. Run. G directions. Yes. This program is great for all you machine language wizards. Why? Well, I'll tell you. This program is a machine language monitor program. Yeah, I thought this was a utility or something. So I'm not doing that. This is basically, you can just see what's in memory. So let's just forget about that. And that's the first side of this CLOAD thing. Basically, so far it's been a bust because they all were pretty bad. We still have Mummy's Tomb on the other side though, so we're not completely done. But let's try Space Trek 4 in the meantime before we do that. You didn't celebrate this year, Gamers Grotto? Why not? So there's two programs on Space Trek 4. The first one is this game called Stellar Wars. Let's just do new. Let's see load. So again, we have Space Trek 4, Stellar Wars, and Population Simulation. I'm pretty sure Population Simulation is going to be terrible, but hopefully Stellar Wars will be good. Oh, your family lives a 10-hour drive. You see, I think Thanksgiving has to be with family, or like, you know, some people. My wife was trying to convince me to go to a restaurant for Thanksgiving. That's not really like my thing, and she's just an amazing cook too. So I don't know why. All right, Instant Software presents Stellar Wars 16K Level 2. Copyright setup, Instant Software Inc. What's P? So that program, all it was to load the title there. So now we have to load the next piece, which is right here. New CLOAD. Oops, CLOAD. And you can see it's working because the things are blinking over here. They're blinking and beeping and flashing. They're blinking and beeping. They're blinking and flashing. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I definitely have had a good one so far, but the day goes by so fast. It's a problem. We watched Shang-Chi on Disney Plus. I missed it in the theater recently, so my family and I watched it after we had dinner and after I passed out for 2 hours. It's gone from suck to blow. Yeah, I wasn't talking about Spaceballs. I was talking about Airplane 2, where William Shatner has that great role. Yeah. Airplane 2, the sequel. You know? Okay. Well, I thought you didn't know. Yeah, I know Suck to Blows from Spaceballs. I think we're like I'm a little behind the chat, I think. So, sorry for, yeah. You're just quoting your own thing? Okay, well, you do your own thing, Gamers Grotto. You know, as long as it makes you happy, you do your own thing, and you always should march to the beat of your own drummer, as they say. I will, while this is loading, I will go back to my plea again. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you want more wonderful content and banter with the chat, and more games that nobody else is streaming. And make sure you hit like if you like this thing. On Saturday, I'm going to go back to continuing this game, 428 Shibuya Scramble, which is obviously much newer than the one I'm doing right now. But it's a really interesting, apparently visual novel. People on Facebook complained when I called it interactive fiction, and they said it's a visual novel. So sorry about that. Visual novel. It's like, you know, it's interesting, like it's not really choose your own adventure. I can't even hard to explain it. It's like you get to go back and forth in time and different people's narrative paths, and it's sort of interesting. So I'll try to play that again on Saturday night. How long is this barrel screen? I have time to reserve a burial, this loading screen. I have time to reserve a burial plot. You might, but not really, because The count of the tape is already at 225, so it's probably pretty close to being done. But remember, this is commercial software here. That's why it's taking so long. So we're going to see in a minute, and I already know the answer to this, by the way. We're going to see in a minute whether the commercial software is as good as the non-commercial software. Because remember, this is not, I mean, like, it's commercial software, but at the end of the day, it's like, these publishers are, like, basically saying to people, like, if anybody has a program that's any good, like, send it to us and we'll publish it, because there was nothing. They had nothing to publish. They had nothing. Like, they didn't have 428 Should We Scramble. It only came out in 2000 and... I don't what? Where's the date on this thing? I don't even know when it came out. 2016 or something? The point is, it didn't exist back in 1979. If you're torturing us for no reason, I want a refund. Okay, you got a refund. But I'm not torturing it. You're for no reason. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. What? I loaded the wrong one by accident. Okay, that's fine. I thought I was loading in Stellar Wars, but I actually loaded in Population Simulation somehow. How did I do that? All right, whatever. We want to play both, so... I'm disappointed, though. I thought I was loading the other one. Wait a second. That's really weird. How'd that happen? What tape? Yeah, I must have... I loaded the wrong one. Okay, whatever. It's fine. We'll do both anyway. All right. Energy, production, pollution, population. A simulation game. Just call data from tape? No. Who's player number 1? I guess Stu. Who is player number 2? Mark Prince. Standard conditions. This reminds you of the episode of Star Trek where it's like the Mirror one where he's like, standard orders, sir? And Kirk's like, yeah, because he has no idea what the standard orders are. I guess yes. 0 years have passed. The situation is as follows. Planet, Techno, Leader Stu, Population 362, Level of Technology 9, Energy Reserve 20,000, Energy Consumption per capita 9, Rate of Population increase 1.3, and then the Planet Primo. That's so funny. You know, I have a cousin, Mark, who is MARC though, but he's always saying Primo constantly. Everything is Primo. The Planet Primo, leader Mark Prince, he has a bigger population, 3 times the population, but the level of technology is only 2, and as a result, he uses less energy, but the same amount of energy reserves. Gamers Ground says, you know a game is going to be good when it says a simulation game. Always asleep. This is the new game of the year. It took the honors away from the other one. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to play this very long. These types of games are not fun, I agree. So you record, enter R, continue, enter M for major social adjustments. So continue. Stu, your population will consume 358 energy units for the next year. This will leave 16,742 for use. How many will continue to production? I don't know. 5,000. This labor will require the labor of 200 people, and will require 66 natural resource units. Will leave you 940 natural resource units. Just to reconsider. No. How many units wish to R&D? 5,000. This also required labor of 66 people. I don't know, no. Just to send exploration expedition, yes. No, let's do that too. Just to trade with Primo? No, screw Primo. Just to raise an army. Oh, why not? How many people would commit? I don't have a lot of people, so let's say 50. No. Mark Prince, your army is only 0 people. This is not enough to fight a battle. Oh, they're asking Mark now how many people he wants to put in his army. So let's say 50 also. It's like, I guess it's an interrupt, because they say, Mark, he's about to attack you. Just to reconsider, no. Stu, Mark Prince, an army of 50 people. Do you want to adjust the size of your army to not 50? Negotiate for peace? I mean, I didn't say I wanted to make a fight. I just wanted to just have an army. Mark's is not a pacifist. Are you quoting, what's it called now? Field of Dreams? Is that a Field of Dreams reference, or is that just a random comment? I guess negotiate for peace. Which of the follows do you offer? Nothing. I don't dick like to you. How much? 0. What do you want to return? Energy. How much? 0. Mark, Stu's offer you 0. Fine, accept the offer. Negotiations completed. I never saw that movie. There's a really good scene where what's his name? The main character. What's the actor's name? It was in my mind. Kevin Costner is trying to get James Earl Jones to come with him, and James basically comes to his house, and James Earl Jones is a famous writer, and James Earl Jones says to him if you don't leave right now, I'm going to beat you over the head with this crowbar. And then he's coming at menacingly, and he's big guy, and then Kevin Costner's you're a pacifist. And he's damn, because he thought maybe he wouldn't know that, and he was going to bluff him out, but he realized he's a pacifist, so he basically left. Well, great negotiations. I offer you nothing to accept. Well, he accepted, so I guess it was good negotiations. All right, this year my peel produced 3,000 pollution, decreased by technology, and blah, 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 blah. All right, who gives a crap? Half a year has passed. The situation is Stu is doing pretty good. Mark Prince didn't do jack squat yet. We're not going to play this game. This is really boring. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't like this game. Is there anybody here that likes... I'm curious if anybody watching this now or watching this later, if you like this type of game, leave me a comment, because I really want to know if anybody ever liked this type of game, or if it's just me that doesn't like it. Because from my perspective, it's just boring. No, Mark says no. All right, I'm going to kill this. Let's load what we're actually trying to load the whole time. So that was Population Simulation. We're going to try now Stellar Wars. The loading screen was more fun in this game. Well, we do the loading screen again because I loaded the wrong thing the first time. So let's try here. But they sold this, right? So somebody must like it. There must be somebody. Always seems as I can get into it, I think. Okay, good. So like I said, somebody must like it. I think. Or someone must have liked it. Or maybe at that time people were so bored. Or maybe they used it for school or something. Yeah, Space Trek. We're doing Space Trek. This is going to be Stellar Wars. I'm going to do that loading screen again because we messed it up the first time. Instant Software presents... CBS might sue, yeah, sure. Stellar Wars. You know what? I gotta play this at some point soon, I forgot. They're gonna sue me when I play this one. Where is it? I'm trying to cause an avalanche. This is what I'm worried about getting sued for. Star Trek 3.5. With no rights to use the name of Star Trek at all, or the Enterprise, or the Klingon ships, or anything else. It even says on the back, Star Trek is a registered trademark of Paramount Picture Corporation, is used with permission. But no, it was not used with permission. They thought they had permission, and they did not. Alright, so that was that. Let's get the actual game load here. This time let's load the right file. Stellar Wars program. Oh, so that population simulation, by the way, is 3 or 4 times the size of this other one. Mark says, to be honest, games like this are written for computers with no graphics. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I used to play games like that at DeckRare connected to HP 2000. Very cool. Yeah, the TRS-80 didn't really have graphics. You're right, but we have played games in this channel for the TRS-80 that were still much better graphics than that. Or, I mean, they had graphics because they made graphics out of characters and stuff. So it was possible to have graphics of some kind. They were pretty primitive. But it's not that the graphics... the graphics is not the issue. We played a game one time on this channel. It was a DOS game where it was about... You have to go to a planet, and you have to pick who you want to come with you. And it's you can pick Kirk, or Spock, or Luke Skywalker, or Dirty Harry, or whoever you wanted. And it was all text. But it was one of the best games I ever played. It was so much fun. Just all text. This game here... I mean, not this game, but the one we just played, it's not the text that's the issue. It's just the game genre itself. Alright. Gamers Ground wasn't allowed to touch your computer until I was at least 5. My first game was Alley Cat. A lot of people have played Alley Cat. I did not play that back in the day. Alright, here we go. This is supposed to be a Star Wars game. You'll see in a second. What was it called? It was called Landing Party. Stellar Wars. You're flying a one-man fighter in an attempt to destroy a strongly defended enemy base. First, you'll encounter 5 enemy fighters. If you succeed in defeating them, you must fly low over the enemy base and drop a photon bomb into a narrow vent. Since the fighters are firing back, if you fail to down them with 3 shots, you'll be destroyed. Likewise, the troops in the base will shoot you down if you fail to the vent in 4 tries. Press enter 1 for briefing 2 to begin game. That's impossible, even for a computer. It's not impossible. I used to pull my Womp Rats in my T-16 back home. Sorry. Aim your laser by entering the coordinates of the enemy ship's position on your screen. Check the video display worksheet. Enter the horizontal, a comma, and then a vertical coordinate. So this is like a thinking man's shooter, as they say. Press enter to continue. So here the coordinates are 5621. So this is how you shoot the TIE fighters. The top to bottom goes 1 to 43, and then the left to right goes 1 to 120, I guess. So don't forget all those parsecs the Millennium Falcon can do. Alright, let's try this. In the bombing run, your ship will pass over the vent at a constant speed. Press the spacebar to drop the bomb. That part's actually real time. It will fall at a 72-degree angle. Hey, Ninja, how's it going? Glad you could join again. Press enter when ready. Here we go. You may fire when ready. Alright, so this is just like a math thing, sort of. It's like I gotta figure out where exactly the coordinates of this thing are. So I'm gonna say 30, comma 22. Alright, so that was where I hit was. So the 30 was good. Say 30, comma 25. And I got him. Fighter destroyed in 2 shots. Watch out for that tower. You worry about the fighters. I'll worry about the tower. Enemy fighter detected attack. We've analyzed their attack pattern, sir. There is a threat. Should we have your ship ready? What? Evacuate? In our moment of triumph? I think you overestimate their chances. This is worse than population simulation. Oh, it isn't. Hold on a second. At least we can pretend it's Star Wars. Alright, so this was like 115, comma 28. Ooh, close. Alright. 125, comma 28. Fire destroyed 2 shots. Supposed to be 5 fires. Enemy fire detected attack. Is this supposed to be like Luke, shooting down the Death Star trench run, or is this supposed to be like Han and Luke and the Millennium Falcon? I'm not really sure. All right, so let's do 10, comma 43. Fire destroyed in 1 shot. Enemy fire detected. Attack. This one is better a little. Hold on, we didn't get to the real-time trench bombing scene yet. You're like that one. Hold on, we got 2 more fires to kill though first. Let's try 100, comma 40. Ooh, so close. 105, comma 40. Boom! Fire destroyed in 2 shots. Enemy fire detected. Attack. How about 25, comma 12. Ooh, too much. How about 20, comma 12? Boom! Fire destroyed in 2 shots. See, so there's 5, but this is the 6th one already. Enemy fire detected. Attack. They can't count, obviously. Let's try 80, comma 20. Ooh, so close. 83, comma 20. Boom! Fire destroyed 2 shots. Alright, here we go. You fought your way to the enemy base. Prepare to begin bombing run. Press spacebar to drop bomb. Good luck. Look at that. That's me. Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target. Okay, we'll drop a bomb. Here we go. Here we go. Bombs away. Yes! Oh, no, I missed. Oh, negative. It just impacted on the surface. Oh, my goodness. It was so close. Hold on, is this like Battleship? No, it's like Battleship, you fool. Boom! You destroy the enemy base and save the cause. The rewards will be more than you can imagine. And of course, I can imagine quite a lot. You mean it's supposed to be quite a bit. I can imagine quite a bit. They can't even get the lines right. So clearly this is a Star Wars themed game called Stellar Wars. But you see, I beat the whole game in, what, 2 minutes? 5 minutes? So this is the commercial product we got here. Space Trek 4. There were 2 programs. Population Simulation, which I wouldn't play if you paid me. And Stellar Wars, which is this, which is cool. It was fun for 2 minutes. And then, who want to play this again? There's no replay value. So that's it. Tune in next week when Stu is sued by Disney for recording Star Wars. This was like $10, yeah. Alright, so we still got one more thing here. We still got the Mummy's Tomb. So hopefully this can redeem the whole evening. Let's try the... Actually, I have to change this here. I'm going to change the configuration to level 1. And let's put in the right tape. Actually, I'm not even sure which is the right one, because I have 2 of them. For some reason. I think I have just 2 copies of the same thing. I think it's the same program. CLOAD. Here we go. Let's CLOAD. See, level 1 doesn't say level 2 basic, it just says ready. Oh, I gotta press play. Play. Is it loading? See, level 1 loads on the left side for some reason. I don't know why. They changed it, I guess, from level 1 to level 2. How about you stream Star Trek Judgment Rights at some point? Well, what about this game? What about this one, Gamers Grotto? You want to see me play Star Trek 3.5? This is probably better than Judgment Rights. Don't you think? I don't know. I'll stream Judgment Rights. I haven't like, dig out my copy. It's somewhere here. I don't know. I don't know where my stuff is anymore. I got lots of stuff to play. Lots and lots and lots. Lots of stuff. Just random things. It's the world's greatest football game. You think it's really the world's greatest football game? For Apple II. Somehow I doubt it's really the world's greatest football game, but you never know. How long is this one going to take? So what do you guys think? What's the consensus of the chat on so far? What do you think of Stellar Wars? Obviously it was very short, but it was at least entertaining for the 5 minutes that it lasted. That's the first question. The second question is, if you paid $10 for this tape, would you shoot the person who sold it to you, the clerk, or would you just beat them up? What do you think? I'm curious what people think. Ninja, did you celebrate Thanksgiving? You quoting Star Wars was an entertaining part of Stellar Wars. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, I hear that. So what you're saying is, if you bought it, it would have been much less fun than actually watching it on the stream here. So I'll accept that. Right, here we go. The clerk didn't make the games, just beat them up. Says Lester. All right, let's see what we got here. The Mummy's Tomb. I am faithful guide. We enter pyramid now and search for famed treasure of Princess Anantka. I have pistol in case we run into living mummy rumored to guard tomb. Use these commands. North, south, east, west, fire, gun. Those are the only commands? We outside now. Those are only commands. Entrance is north. What do you want me to do? I was always... Okay, I see. Mark Princess, I would enjoy the game. As an arcade game, it's boring. As a strategy game, it's boring too. Always says the bombing was neato. It was no population sim, that's for sure. Gamers Grouse says, if I bought it, I may consider selling it to my worst enemy. Alright, well, this is interesting. I guess let's go north. Walking. Dark tunnel. Walking. Wow, this is an interesting game here. Careful with it spelled wrong with an extra L. Death trap. Don't touch tripwire, or spring will release whirl of spears. Small door north, door east and south. What do you want me to do? Chat, what should we do? Which way should we go? What do you think? Yeah, I thought about firing the gun. So I loaded this game up before just to make sure it worked, and I tried firing the gun. Just FYI, there's only 6 bullets, and then the 7th time you try to fire the gun, it doesn't work. So, you know, I'm not going to fire the gun at this point. Mark Prince is okay. Time to bed for me. It'll probably be too soon. Good night, everyone. Thanks, Stu, for the show. I just subscribed. Well, thank you very much. We'll check it another time soon. Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving. You too, Mark Prince. Thanks for joining the chat. We appreciate it. All right, so Lester says north, so we'll go north. Walking. Light ahead. Walking. Light from far above. Beautiful hieroglyphics. 2 small doors east and north. It's 1:10 a.m. here too, by the way, Mark. But I don't work tomorrow, so that's the thing. I guess east and south, sorry. So I guess we'll go east, because I came from south, presumably. Let's go east. Walking. 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 Slippery spot. Walking. 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 This is the most exciting text adventure I've ever played. All the walking is like included. Low roof, room empty, small door north, large doors south and west. Or which way should we go now? Like, theoretically, we came from the west, assuming we didn't just do some crazy loop or something. So I think we want to go north or south. Probably north. What do you guys think? Yeah, slippery spot. I was thinking that too. There's obviously somebody who was here before Gamers Grotto, and they did something they shouldn't have done in this spot here. Which way should I go? I'm gonna go north with somebody else's objection. North, okay. Walking. Short passage. Walking. Huge chamber. Smoke, soot on ceiling. Many rocking wicker artifacts on north wall. No treasure. Small passageway to the west. Large door south. I guess let's go west. We came from south. Walking. Walking. Should make a map. Walking. Turn ahead. Walking. 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 Careful, another death trap. Quiet. Slightest noise can release tons of stone down on us. So I should fire gun, right? Large door east. I bet you fire a gun and you die. Square door south. What do you want me to do? Let's save the game. That's first of all we should do. Save. All right, let's go south, I guess. Walking. Walking. Gloomy place. Walking. Walking. Yeah, it doesn't say which the turn is. Small anteroom. More hieroglyphics. Skeleton and corner. 2 passageways at opposite ends of room. Small door to east. I guess that means north and south and east I could go. I guess we'll go east, right? It's basically what I yell driving at my car to drive around the city. Cute. Walking, walking, walking. Yuck, bones. Walking, walking. You know this reminds me of like duck, duck, goose. Like duck, 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 goose. Ancient temple, no sign of treasure, immense room, high ceiling, only door to west. Okay, so I gotta go back to where I came, I guess. Walking, walking, walking. Yuck, bones. Alright, at least it's consistent. Walking, walking, walking. Look, we've been this way already. Yeah, I figured that out. Alright, let's go south this time, I guess. Walking, steep passage. Walking. This is it, treasure chamber. 1 small door north. I have treasure. Look out, the mummy. What am I going to do? Fire gun. Bang. Guns, no, stop it. Of course not. I hear it coming. What do you want me to do? North. Running. Steep passage. Running. Footprints. You've been here before. Skeleton corner. I hear it 2 rooms behind. What do you want me to do? 2 rooms behind is not so bad as long as I don't go the wrong way. Let's go north. Running. Running. Gloomy place. Running. Running. Footprints. We're 4. So now a room behind us. So should I fire the gun here to bring down the stone? I want to try to do that. I want to save the game first. 1v2. Fire gun. Bang. Yourself's death trap. We trapped. Okay. I thought maybe we trapped the mummy. Is that it? Can't breathe. Can't breath. Dying. Dying. This guy even tells us that he's dying. 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 Lester says, "Guns don't stop it." I want that on a t-shirt. Always asleep. This is just like the Tom Cruise cinematic masterpiece, The Mummy. I think this is better than the Tom Cruise cinematic masterpiece, The Mummy. It's funny. Dead. Yeah, this is like the longest death scene I've ever seen. He's like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, what the heck? It's gonna go on forever here. I'm supposed to do something? Wow. Fire a gun. I can't do anything. He's still dying. Alright, let's restart. Let's reload my save game. I thought like maybe I could get the thing to fall down on the mummy. Actually, you know what I should have done? Let's try this again. Load snapshot. Mummy 2. Okay, let's run. Let's go east. Running. It takes a little time to suffocate, apparently. Turn ahead. Running. Looks for Mummy back again. It coming in door, got us by throat. Oh, come on. So that actually was the right. Maybe I wasted a shot. I should have shot him before in the beginning. I wasted a chance. I wasted a turn by shooting him. Damn it! All right, hold on. Let's reload the first save game. It's coming in. This wasn't the native guy that said that. Gamer's Grotto. Walking. Gloomy place. Walking. I have treasure. Go. Move your ass. So it's coming after us. Okay, good. North. I hear it coming. He's running. The mummy's pretty fast, mummy. Usually the mummies are slow. I hear 2 rooms behind. 2 rooms behind. I'm not about to make it out of here. And now room behind. Oh shoot! Now room behind us. I should have fired the gun. I can't get out of here. Obviously, you can't run the mummy. It's gonna come in now, Gary, by the throat. It coming in the door, got us by throat. Unless there's another way around or something. Can't breath. All right, hold on a second. Let's try this again. I'm gonna try to fire the gun when it's 2 rooms behind. That's what I'm gonna do. South. So reminds you of the horror game we stream, House of Ashes. Look out, the mummy. North. It's coming after us. Running. Glue place, running. Maybe Lester, I don't know, it's possible. But, like, I doubt it because I can't use any, there's no commands except for fire gun and the direction. So, like, I can't even type use whatever. Okay, now fire gun. Ah! What? You set up death trap, guns don't stop it, mummy climbing over slabs. I thought that was a good idea. It coming in door, got us by throat, can't breath. Die. That was a good idea, wasn't it? I set off the death trap from the other room. Why did that work? While this is dying, I'm going to look up the hints. King Tut. Excuse me. Hope there are hints for this. See if I actually finish dying. Mummy's tomb. He's still dying. He's never going to stop dying, is he? Mummy's Tube Adventure. Okay. Hang on. No. I guess he just dies forever. I mean, I thought that was a good idea too. Like 5-hour death screen. Maybe we do have to go somewhere else before we encounter the mummy. I mean, the other question: when can I shoot the gun at a different time? The mummy still is trying to kill us with the kinky stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. And of course, there is no like. There is no hints. Nobody's ever played this game before. So we're going to have to figure it out ourselves, I guess. Alright, let's get back to the game. Alright, die. Alright, so what should I do? I could try to go a different way, but nothing stops it, apparently. I wasn't trying to have the... He somehow got here faster. He was 2 rows behind, and when I fired the gun, he ended up closer than what he was. Than where he was. Let's load the same game. This time I'm gonna... Right after I... You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe let's just try to go different ways first. Is there any other way to go that we haven't gone? There was a couple of ways. Where was this here? Okay, square north south. Let's have square north south. Let's look at, I'm going backwards and tracing my steps. Walking, walking, walking. Turn ahead. Walking, walking, walking. Been this way already, yes. Okay, it's like, okay, they can't go that way. Making a PB and B sandwich? What's the B, second B? Alright, south and west. So I didn't go south the first time here. Let's go south and see what's south. Etched walls. Walking, walking. Broken pottery. Doors north and west. Walking. It probably just loops around though. Walking. Long, twisty. Walking. Walking. I thought maybe bacon. Careful, death trap. We've been here before. Okay, so there's just a couple different ways to do the same thing. Walking. Walking. Dark tunnel. Walking. Walking. Be outside now. So it's not very far, like, journey into the thing, but he kills you. Like, if I... It doesn't seem like the mummy, the death trap stopped the mummy. The wall of spears, I don't think would make any difference. Peanut butter bologna, I don't know. Light from far. What if the light would kill it? We didn't try that, really. Did we? There's no other way to go. I think maybe the light will kill it. This is where I try to shoot it to those 2 rooms behind. Let's do that. Let's load the save game again. This time we're gonna go just try to lead into the light. I think I could. I think I could, Lester. I'm not sure, but I think I could. I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna save right here with a look out the mummy. All right, save. I mean, it's interesting if that's the right answer. Then it means like all this shooting is just a red herring. All right, north. Running, steep passage, running. We've been this way. Small door to east. North. Running, running. Running, running, running. I hear it coming. East. Running, running. Running. Turn ahead. Running, running. Running, running. 2 rooms behind, larger south. Running, short passage. Running. It's really back again. Now room behind us, west. Running, running, running. Slippery spot. Running, running, running. Ah, damn. I thought maybe the light would kill it, but it doesn't. Damn. Yeah, I got to the light here. It didn't do anything. Damn, damn, damn. See, it was Tom Cruise. By the way, there's 2 of them, right? Like, why can't I leave the guide to the mummy? Like, sacrifice the guide, and I run away. The mummy can't, like, get both of us by the throat, can it? Alright. Just for shits and giggles. Fire gun. Guns don't stop it. Fire gun. Because it's now a room behind us. What do you mean? I thought it was in this room. Interesting. It coming in door. Bad programming. It was right here. So, this is the best game of Beth on the tape so far. I agree. So far, this is the best. If we can actually figure out how to beat it, it'll be better. All right, I have treasure. What else can I do? What can I do? It's coming after us. The small word during the east led to a dead end. Well, we'll go there just for. Yeah, apparently Lester. I don't know. This is the wrong way. Immense room, high ceiling, only door to west. Yeah, that's not going to work. He's going to come and choke us. You're coming in the door. Yeah, I don't know how he hears about us before, how he know about it before it comes in. Look out, the mummy. I just want to confirm that there's no way to go. Maybe there's a way to trigger one of those traps. Maybe it'll blow like another peanut butter banana. Oh, cool. That's like what Elvis used to like to eat. Elvis is a big fan of peanut butter and banana. I know we've been already. I'm very disappointed that there's no... That the death trap should be like a way to take him out. I bet you it is. I bet you I did something wrong. I hear it coming. I hear it coming. Sorry. Also, like it seems like he speeds up. When I fired the gun here, he went from 2 rooms behind till he's coming in the door. Many rotting wicker artifacts on north wall. You can tell Mummy or Marcus Stewart. I'm just saving another snapshot here. There's no ways to return. Load. So last time I tried going to the light, I tried going the other way this time. To south, but it's not going to tell me. Mummy should be able to run. Got us by throat, of course. Alright. Clearly, that's not going to work. Anybody have any ideas? That's not what I want to load. Maybe I could set up a like this. If I go south here, that the death trap like slides those just has a stone down. It doesn't do anything to stop him. Let's see here. Actually, let's go east. Just curious, east. If it tries the power of love. See, the power of love is a curious thing. It makes some man weep. Weep. Some man weep. Other men sing. Right? Why do you mean to go this way? Oh, shit. Knock on the door behind you, offer a Jehovah's Witnesses pamphlet. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm just curious, what happens if I fire the gun here? Fire gun. You set off death trap. Okay, now it's time I go north. We can't, door blocked. Interesting. So there's something going on here. So that was actually a good idea, theoretically. Except it doesn't help me. He's somehow able to get past it, even though I can't. I only thought it was a good idea. I gotta do it at the right time. Alright, let's try it again. Mummy is right here. Go north. Make sure I didn't miss something here. It needs to define religion. It probably does need to define religion, but hey, NeoGeoSNES, happy Thanksgiving. We're playing this Mummy's Tomb game and a little bit stuck. Yeah, I don't think I could do this. It didn't work. It just it just said it climbed over or whatever. You think that would be the right thing to do? I mean, it should have worked. It didn't. Somehow it knows which way we go. Also, I'll try it again though. Fire gun. Yeah, you see, Buddy climbing over slabs. He even gains a turn when I do that for some reason. Camp breath. All right, we're gonna have to try to use a couple other things here. All right, maybe I can set up a different death trap. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know if it's gonna help, but maybe if I fire a gun in some other room, I can open up a new chamber or something. Like I've tried fire a gun in here, it didn't do anything. Oh, I set off that death trap. Now I can't go through there, probably. That's not what I wanted to do. But there must be another place where firing your gun causes something to actually happen. I think I know why the boy wants to kill you. Why does he want to kill me? You keep saying walking. Could be. I'm just experimenting a little bit here. Experimenting. I mean, I can't even get back to these rooms before I get killed. Where are the other death traps? Here. Don't touch tripwire. It didn't do anything. I can't actually touch the tripwire either. This I think goes outside, right? Can I? I guess if you try to go out anywhere outside it, not into the thing, it just exits the program. Huh. I don't know. I'm just about stumped. Although I feel like we're really close, but I don't know what to do. Anybody else have any ideas? It's not a very big, complex maze here. There's like two death traps or 3 death traps. That's it. Let's start over. Use these commands. North, south, east, west, follow gun. I have useless pistol. Perhaps the real bodies too as their friends who slip away. You're funny always asleep. I'm curious what you do for a living. Or betting I'll chasing. Light from high above. Beautiful hieroglyphics. Fire gun. Bang. So it's interesting. Like it. I assume if you try to like slippery spot. Lower fruit empty, smolder doors. I assume if you try to fire the gun before you go to the trap, it will let you through in that way, right? Smoke set unsealing. Like, I can't do it. It's like usually in adventure games you got to think about what you're kind of trying to do to solve the puzzle, but there's like really nothing I could do. So we can't go that way. Door blocked. So yeah, I'll also be a little annoyed if I can't see the end of this. Like theoretically, like obviously we got to go there and. Maybe I wasted a turn or something. Maybe the mummy doesn't always come when you get the treasure. Is it possible I wasted a turn at some point? Let's start from the very beginning and just try to go straight through and not do. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Let's find out. I know that the light doesn't do anything to the mummy either. It's like really a very short game. There's like only a couple of ways to go. You can tell this wasn't a Sierra game. Yeah, agreed. It's like hardly any way to go. South. So, okay, so here's where we have the treasure and we counted the mummy, so theoretically it'd be the same thing. Yeah, same thing. I have treasure, look out the mummy. That didn't help. Maybe if you should run the whole time. Can I like, drop the treasure? Throw them up, pretend to be a skeleton? I mean, this is where it makes perfect sense to shoot, but it doesn't work. This is where we should be shooting. But again, it does not do anything when we do that. I'll try it again, just the hell of it. Yeah, no. Alright. This thing mummy climbing over slabs too. You know what I'm gonna do after this? I'll look at the code and try to figure it out from the code. First I'll try to go south. And then fire the gun. Yeah, that would help. Alright. Let's see if we can look at figure it out from the code. Hang on. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll at least make an attempt. Is there a room you can shoot to affect the environment? I mean, maybe, but I can't figure out where that is because I've been trying to do that for a while. Hang on. Well, why give you the good option? No, it certainly seems like when I tried, it should have worked. It just doesn't, right? I mean, like, you think you'd bury the mummy or something, or block the mummy, sweep the leg in the ground and pound. But in practice, it doesn't work. Hold on. Do that there. One sec. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I really hope I still have to have this. Yeah, okay, I have to actually look at it here. I can't, it's gonna be too much of a pain in the ass. Hello, that's it? Why is it's not even listing the whole thing? It's like one of these things that, like, ah, jeez. It's like blocking the rest of it. Air coming in the door. Can't breathe. Not doing it right, I guess. Door locked, no doorway. Run, walk. Click no bullets. Be trapped, guns don't stop it. Mummy is destroyed somehow. Bang. I think it did say, but it looked like it was forever. Mummy covers slabs. If Q equals 0p, you did it. If Q equals 0, mummy's destroyed, Q equals 0. If Q equals R divided by 9. I have to read. I may have to read this again. Hold on. First, I'm gonna read the whole thing. This whole description here. Oh, that's it. Nothing else. Dying. For L equals 9 to M. Next L. M equals M plus 600. It goes on forever, it looks like. As far as I can tell. J. Olson. John Olson, that's the guy's name. I'm trying to see again if I can find anything about this. Looks like he made a lot of games. But this one's not even on the list. It's a game that nobody even knows about, apparently. It's pretty annoying. I guess nobody tried this game before. Alright, screw that. I'm going to keep on looking at the code. So I do with, what is R divided by 9? P is print. R divided by 9 is some variable R divided by 9. So I do the dropping slabs of the mummy, but do something else first. It's probably some weird timing I gotta do. I'm not sure what it is. Let's try it again. List 15. Here coming. Shooters behind us, robots coming in the door. Print got us by throat. Go sub 8. Go sub 8, go sub 8. Go sub 8 is probably just the thing that delays. And then it's can't breathe. There's some data here. If Q is greater than 0, on Q go sub 65, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Oh, I see. If Q is greater than 0. So Q is the thing that shows how close the mummy is to you, I guess. Starts with Q is -1. What do you want me to do? If Q is not equal to 0, Q is equal to Q minus 1. So as you grab objects, the solar interactivity gear with Gross says, yeah, no, I agree. What was the thing that made it actually die? If Q is equal to R divided by 9. What the hell? If R equals 8, or R equals 7, or R equals 9, and O equals 0, then you still have a death trap. So R is probably the room number that you're in. If room number 10, if you're in the room with the mummy, then it's his guns, no stop it. There's some really weird condition here. How to get it. I think I tried setting off the trap also. Like, hold on. Run. I should need to run. I'll just load the save game. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I know I'm cheating, but not here. This one easier. I have treasure. Look at the mummy. All right. It's the code, yeah. So this will kill me, right? If I fire a gun here. Yeah. We trapped and now we start suffocating. Let's try something else. Load. I have an idea. Okay, fire gun. Guards don't stop it. I hear it coming. Good. Two rooms behind. Oh, that's not good. How did it get 2 rooms behind? The code is really weird. I was able to run back and forth and it was still the same 2 rooms behind. Damn. Damn. Fire gun takes up a lot of time. I thought that was the right answer. And this will... That'll also set it off. That's the same thing too, I think. Let's see. No, it's not. Okay. Don't lie to me. Hold on. This might be it. Yes! There we go! There we go. So I had to if you fire the gun, it wastes 2 turns for some reason. I had to waste 1 turn by trying to go to a room that didn't exist, and then start running. And then when I fired the gun, the mummies were exactly in the right place for the stuff to fall on him. So now I just have to get out of here. And now I'm just walking again. Excellent. That's going to be good job, jackass. But I'm glad at least you figured that out. Oh, come on. South. This should be it. We already saw the text. We outside now. You did it! Yay! I mean, I did cheat a little bit, but... Watch your character dies as you reach the exit. No, I didn't die. So, that was the mummy's tomb. And I would say, even though that was a very short and silly and simple game, it was still fun. I still had fun with it. So, actually, from my personal estimation, even though that was the only thing we were able to play on this thing, because we couldn't get Starbase to work, I still think it's better than Stellar Wars and Population Simulation. So I'm going to give the edge to CLOAD Magazine. Anybody else have any thoughts? The only semi-not stinker on the tape, which is Gamers Grial. What do you guys think? And while you're typing, I'll say again, if anybody had the fortitude to stick through and watch the mummy actually get defeated, please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, because, we got to defeat some more mummies on this channel, so subscribe and hit like and all that good stuff. But Lester, you're always asleep. What do you guys think? Really weird game. And the problem with that game is that, it wasn't really solving a puzzle. It was a timing thing, and I got confused because the mummy climbs over the slab. So they did put a comment there, like a line. The mummy climbs over the slab, so if you don't hit it dead on, it just climbs over and still gets you. But it's weird that you're blocked and he's not. He's supposed to be bigger than you. Always says Mummy was fun, game of the night. Yeah, I agree. All right, well, that's it for today. I think it's 2 a.m. already in the East Coast. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you in the U.S. And happy Evil Americans Day for those of you not in the U.S. Gamers Grouse, they're too busy being traumatized with the uneventful ending. All right, well, that's it for tonight. Like I said, tomorrow no stream. Saturday night, we'll play some more 428. And sort of like an adventure game. And see you guys soon. Thanks all for joining. Peace out, everybody. Good night.